So, Rob Zombie, very divisive. Very divisive. I think I'm going to annoy a few people here. Both just people that don't like any negativity in their sort of, news reporting or anything like that. And then people that really like Rob Zombie. I find him divisive. Like, I genuinely like and dislike a lot of his movies. But it's been confirmed he's rebooting the Munsters. I don't get it. Like, I genuinely don't get it. Is this going to be some weird, hardcore, like, R-rated, I don't know, like, horror fest? Like, what is this? The Munsters, for those that didn't know, it was like a long-running series. It was a bit of fun. It was the Addams Family, but not. That's basically what it is. It had, you can see them here. It had all of the sort of Addams Family-esque sort of characters, I guess. Obviously, there's differences, but it was basically a bunch of monsters and one that was normal. And she kind of went about her life and how she interacted with them and how they interacted with everyone else was kind of what made it. It was comedy. It was straight up comedy. And it's from the 60s as well. So why is Rob Zombie doing this? There's a few things that this reeks of to me. Creative bankruptcy. Like, we are getting just a slew, just movie after movie of rehashed reboots, remakes, revisits, readaptations galore. You've got to drop it at some point. Like, that has to stop because they're not massively profitable. They haven't been. And they're normally critically panned. Like, most people normally hate them. There will definitely be exceptions, of course. But this one is just strange. Maybe they think that it's so old that no one remembers. But because they did reruns of it all the time. I mean, I watched it, I've watched it. So it was running on TV when I was growing up. And I know I've got like a white beard and stuff, but I'm not. Well, yeah, I'm not 60 years old. So people will remember this. Very odd. But anyway, look. The Hollywood Reporter reports on this. They say Rob Zombie has confirmed his long-rumoured resurrection of the Munsters is really happening. The musician-director announced the news on his Instagram page on Monday, so last night. Attention, boils and ghouls. The rumours are true. My next film project will be the one I've been chasing for 20 years. The Munsters. So it's a film. They're taking a sitcom, a long-running sitcom, well, what felt like it was long-running anyway, and turning it into a movie. Stay tuned for exciting details as things progress. And the other bad news, the other bit that's bad, and it is bad, is the film is from Universal Studios via its 1440 Productions division. Now, they don't make a lot of good stuff. They don't make much that's good, actually. They're not offensive, but they are low budget. And Hollywood Reporter is quite right here to note it means it's likely going to Peacock instead of getting a theatrical release. It probably won't get a theatrical release. It won't be released theatrically. I can't imagine they're going to risk putting this out theatrically. Why? Why would they? Why would they? And I find it funny, like, because I've got the article in front of me now, and I didn't see the point in sort of clipping it, but I do find it funny. It's almost like the Hollywood Reporter are trying to, like, justify it. So, like, they have, Rob Zombie confirms he's directing a reboot of The Munsters, and you're like, that sucks, that's real bad news. But then the subtitle is, The House of a Thousand Corpses director will reanimate the 1964 sitcom classic for its first ever reboot movie. It's like, that doesn't justify it. That doesn't... No. That's not good. That doesn't make me go, yeah, no worries, mate. Just because it's the first ever movie reboot. Just sign me right up. I don't know. Now, as a bit of background, The Munsters was a 1964 sitcom about a family of friendly monsters who relocated from Transylvania to an American suburb. The show ran for just 2 seasons along with the similarly premised spooky comedy The Addams Family. Yet, despite their brief runs, both shows cast a rather long shadow over popular culture in the decades since. That part is really important. They're hugely popular shows. Hugely popular shows. Addams Family's been rebooted, remade, rehashed, sodomized. And now they're going to be doing it to the Munsters? I don't know. Like, the thing about Rob Zombie is he's very, very divisive. And if I just have like one brief look, right, at his filmography, because this is the stuff that will really, you know, hinge on whether people want to see him or not, right? If I'm looking at this, well, he's done more soundtracks than he has anything else. So director, right? 3 from Hell. Rob's, I didn't watch 3 from Hell actually in the end. 31. The Zombie Horror Picture Show, his own thing. Loads of his own stuff. Loads of his own stuff. The Devil's Rejects, yeah. House of a Thousand Corpses, yeah. And then there's all his Halloween films. Oh, I don't know. I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of this. What's he written on? Yeah, bet just his own stuff. Literally just his own stuff. I don't think this is good news. I don't think this is good news. I think this is real bad. You would only be hiring Rob Zombie to make it R-rated. This doesn't need to be R-rated. Why else would you hire Rob Zombie? You wouldn't hire him to make a family-friendly version of it, would you? Unless they did. And then I'm even more shocked. And then I don't even know what to think. Because I've never seen him do family-friendly. So your guess is as good as mine at this point. But I do not think this is good news. It all remains to be seen, like when a trailer drops and things like that. But it's got all the makings of a bad movie. Doesn't need to be adapted. Stop it. You're creatively bankrupt. Why would you hire Rob Zombie? It's going to be R-rated. If it's not, he's never made something family-friendly, so that doesn't make any sense. Secondly, it's just going to go on Peacock. You know, 1440 Productions. That's not good. That's nothing to scream and shout about. That's pretty bad. So I don't think this is good. I think a lot of people will probably just, you know, think I'm being overly negative here. But, like, there's a lot of signs that this will be trash. So, not hugely positive, guys. But let me know what you think down below in the comment section. If you stayed this long and you're new, well, hit subscribe. You stayed this long, you clearly enjoyed the video. And do hit that like button on your way out. Returning subscribers and new ones. Guys, we've got memberships open on the channel. You can support the channel for as little as 99 pence per month. Really does go some way to helping the channel out and supporting what I do here. As well as a second channel, which you'll find linked down below, along with the membership link. Second channel where I work on cars. Head on over. You might like it. But cheers. Take care.